Hello, class, and welcome. How many people are going to be seated with us today? Oh, yeah, that's a weird way to start. I was just pretending to be a host at a restaurant because guess what? Today we are going out to dinner. Alrighty, class. Have you guys ever gone to a restaurant? Yeah? Yeah, what'd you guys order? Burgers, mac and cheese? Oh, yeah. I always get a burger when I go out with like an ice cold lemonade. Alrighty. And when you go to a restaurant, how do you pay? Do you pay with pens? No. Money. You pay with money. And some people use debit cards too, or checks. But today we are going to use money, as in cash, dollars and coins. I hope you guys brought your wallets today because we are going to a cash only restaurant. But before we get into that main activity, we are going to start off with a little worksheet. Now, if you guys are in person class, the worksheet's printed out and on your desk. And if you guys are watching me from your computers at home, I sent you the email with the worksheet. You can do it from your computer on Word, or you can have your parent or guardian help you print it out and do it that way. It's also available on an iPad to where you can use your little styluses to fill in the blanks. Now, does anyone know why it's important that we use money in our world? Any volunteers? Okay, well, I'll tell you. Money is such an important thing in our world because we use it every single day. We use it to pay for things. We use it to exchange goods and items. It's used all the time. Other countries use it too, but they use what's called a different currency. Our currency we use is in dollars. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started on the worksheet. Like I said, if you guys are in my in-person class, you guys have it in front of you, printed out. And if you have it, or if you're watching me from a screen, it is in your email, but I'll also share my screen right. Alrighty, this is our Know Your Coins worksheet. We also have a dollar one, and that's how we're going to compare the differences. We all know that a penny is equal to 1 cent. That is its value. The value of it is how much it is worth. A nickel is worth 5 cents. A dime, 10, and a quarter, 25. These are the coins that we use in our society. We use these coins when we go to the gumball machine, when we need to make up change, when we see a problem or a amount, like at the grocery store, at a restaurant on a menu, and it's got the dollar sign, and then it's got the dollar, and then the coins. That's our change, and that's what we use coins for. If it's $1.50, we know that we're going to have a $1 bill, and then we're going to have whatever coins we have to make up that 50 cents. As you guys can see on your worksheet, like we talked about last week, we use this symbol right here as our cent sign. It's different than a dollar sign. See that right here? That is how we determine what a cent is. If it was a dollar, it would not look like that. You guys see? And as you guys are working on that worksheet, you guys are going to fill in the value. Now don't cheat and look up here because we already did that. Just do it off your memory. Or we can do it together too if you guys need to. 1 penny has the value of 1 cent. 1 nickel, how many does that have? 5. Yep, so we're going to put 5 and our little cent symbol. Same for dime and same for quarter. Okay, class, are you guys keeping along with me? If I'm going too fast, let me know. You guys all have these printed out and in your email as well. so you can go back whenever you need to and to use for references. Now, this one I gave you guys the answers. I do have the blank one as well for us to do and get review if we need it, but I know we spent a lot of time last week working on dollars and the value of our dollars. Now we see each dollar has a different president on it, and that's really to differentiate the dollars and the amounts of them. We see George Washington's on the $1 bill, and that has a value of $1. We also have Abraham Lincoln on the $5 bill, and so. Okay, now that everyone's had a few minutes to review, let's make sure we have all of our materials, okay? Because this activity requires some hands-on activity. Now, if you're in my class, you guys brought your stuff from home, or I have extra. And if you guys are watching from your computer, we can pull up dollars, you can print them and cut them, or let me show you guys what I have done, because I know times are tough right now, and it may be hard to find dollars, especially because a lot of people use credit cards and debit cards. Okay, as you guys can see, I've got my coins. I even have Monopoly money. And if you absolutely cannot find any money anywhere, you can draw yourself some ones, some fives, and some tens. Obviously, Miss Lopez is not a great artist, so I would try a little bit harder than I did, but just to show you guys what you can do if you don't have fake money or if you don't have the real money. Okay, and now it is time to get into the activity. What we're going to do is decide different roles. So we're going to have a waiter. That's someone who takes the order. They're going to write down what you want to order and the price that goes with it. And then we're going to have the guest or the customer, and they're going to tell the waiter what they want to order. So the scenario is going to look a little something like this. I'm going to start off and be the waiter. Hello, ma'am. What can I get started for you today? And then the student will be the guest or the customer. 1 second. Why, yes, hello. I was looking at the menu and I'd really like a veggie burger, which costs $2.75, and a chocolate milk, which costs $1.75. Alrighty, sounds good. Okay, so this is where it can get a little tricky, class. You can add up the total, which we should know our addition and our subtraction and what we need to carry over if we have numbers like that. Or if you don't feel comfortable with that yet, you can give your waiter the money that you're going to use to pay for your food separately. So for example, I know that when I add $2.75 and $1.75, it's $4.50. But let's say I didn't know. If I did not know that, then what I'm going to do is do it separately. So I have two $1 bills. I know that's $1, $2, and I need 75 cents. Oh, I cannot remember how to make 75 cents. Let me go back and look at our currency worksheet that we did earlier, and that's how we'll be able to remind myself. Oh yeah, 1/4 is 25 cents, which means 2/4 is 50 cents, and 3 is 75 cents. So I'm going to give my waiter $2.75 for my veggie burger. Now it still leaves me with chocolate milk, but looking at my items here, I realized that I only have 2/4 left. Well, I know that I have 2/4, which is 50 cents. I have 1 dime, which is 60 cents. Let's see, I have 2 nickels, which is 70 cents. And would you look at that? I have 5 pennies, which comes out to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cents, altogether giving me 75 cents and change. And I'll show you guys how I did that right now. So here is my change. Here's my 25, 50 with my 2/4, my dime, which is 10 cents. I've got 2 nickels, which is 5, 10, another 10 cents. So far we have 50, 60, 65, 70, and 71, 2, 3, 4, 5. And where's my dollar bill at? Here's my dollar bill. So there's another $1.75 for my chocolate milk. Okay, I hope that seems simple enough. So I will be walking around the room for my students who are in class. Otherwise, I will pop in to your guys' breakout rooms once I establish those on the Zoom or on our online meeting. Yeah, so let's get some volunteers first. Whoever wants to be the waiter to take the order, make sure you have your pen, your pencil, and your guys' money ready. If you're in my class, you have the menu printed out in front of you. If you are on the online version, I sent it in the email, and I will also be sharing my screen like I did before. Okay, make sure you either take a picture or just follow along. I'll leave my screen recording for a bit on this menu while you guys go ahead and go in and out of the chat box, or you guys can turn your cameras on. That way you guys can see each other while you guys do this ordering. And like I said, if you need help with these words, I do have pictures printed out as well, and I can show you some pictures on the screen of what these items are. We've got a bean and cheese burrito for $2.75, baked barbecue chicken tenders, veggie burger, burgers, chicken tacos, grilled cheese, pizza, spaghetti, and pasta at the bottom with all of our dollar values. Now remember, you're going to be writing those down, and if you need to, go ahead and pay separately. Our point here is to get to know the dollars and the change that goes with it and how we can put those together. That way we can use those when we're out at a real restaurant. Okay, how was that? I hope everyone enjoyed that activity and had enough time to get familiar with the dollars. Did you guys order a lot of food? I heard some people were ordering tons of food, like 2 veggie burgers and a pizza. I hope you guys had enough money. Did you guys have enough money? Did my people who brought their $10 bills use any of those and combine money if they had like 2 $5 items? All right. Well, like I was saying earlier, the importance of money comes from everyday experiences. You guys are going to use money when you buy food, when you pay at a restaurant, when you guys get gas, or even when you want to buy something for your friend or anything like that. We get money when we work, when we do chores. Money comes from all over. And then we have different values for it. What was the value again, if anyone can tell me? Right, how much it's worth. Alrighty, yes, that is what the value of $1 is. Wait, who can tell me what the value of a nickel is? One more time. 5 cents, you guys are on it. You guys have done great in class today. Now to close up this lesson, we're gonna send you with a little exit ticket. This is your ticket out of class. Once you finish this exit ticket, turn it into me and you guys can go ahead and go on to your next learning center. Or if you are on my online class, you can go ahead and email it to me or put your answer in the chat as I put the exit ticket on the screen. Okay, here is the exit ticket for today. If you were in class, it was already printed out and on your desk, you guys just fill it out. The total will be blank. It says, if I have $1 bill and 4 quarters, do I have enough to buy a chocolate cake for dessert if it costs $2? I wonder. Go ahead and give me your answers. There's mine. Go ahead and tell me if you guys thought something different and why. I will see you guys later. Have a great day and happy learning.